Good evening. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News. I'm your host, Brian Taylor Bridges. I'm your host tonight, Brian Taylor Bridges. Welcome to God First Christ Gang Media News, y'all. Come on in, come in. Sabbath Shalom. Happy Saturday. To everybody out there, I was coming back on briefly. I want to redo this video, the Emma Lennox case. You all, again, it's the Emma Lennox case. This young girl was coming from Cleveland, coming from Ohio, y'all, headed to Boston on a trip, and somehow ended up in Atlanta. Like I said, this is the second time I'm doing this video. I don't know if it's, I'm pretty sure it's probably my equipment, but I don't know if the feds might have jumped on here and tried to knock it down also, you all. Ain't no telling with the way the world is going nowadays. Anyway, but like I said, I want to come and briefly talk about the Emma Lennox case, you all. Missing young lady out of Ohio, you all. I said that she's missing out of Ohio. Actually, she was headed from Ohio to Boston, you all. We not sure what reason she was headed to Boston for, but my main concern was not so much her age, but the fact that the young girl is autistic, you all. I said that the little girl is autistic. So she's in a situation where she needed her medication. It's a very serious thing that she have, a disease, that she's dealing with called autism. And, it can cause her to have seizures or possibly, have some type of episode during the day, you all. And this particular medicine that she takes daily is something to balance this. And like I said, it was a lot of things that puzzled me about this particular case. So I want to come on and particularly talk about it with you all. And this is what I was doing on the first video that I presented, but I'm not sure, like I said, if you all actually heard the message or not. So I want to come on and redo it again, so we can kind of get a clear understanding of what has actually happened, you all. From what I'm understanding and the public is understanding now, that this little girl was going from Ohio to Boston, you all. Like I said, particularly, we don't know the reason if she was headed off to school. We know she wasn't going on some type of job adventure or nothing like that. We don't know what the actual reason was for her particularly headed to Boston, but mind you all, she got stuck in Atlanta. And like I said, this is very strange to me because Boston, it would be kind of northeast from Ohio. I said that Boston would be of similarity to northeast of Ohio. So why fly this girl way down south to catch a flight? Even on cheap flights, you all, this will be burning a lot of gas, because she actually made it to Atlanta, you all, and was seen in Atlanta, walking around the particular airport, you all, where she seemed very confused and like she didn't know where she was, or she didn't know where her next move was. Now, mind you, when she particularly was going through this airport, in a state of not knowing where she was, she didn't have no cell phone where she could particularly call her parents, you all. I said that she did not have a cell phone to actually call her parents, and this is one of the things that was also baffling to me, you all. Like I said, I will get off into the things that are very confusing about this particular case. And even with the feds coming in and giving so little information, you all, I said that they gave us little information to actually go on. Now, mind you, the feds did pick up this case, you all, because ain't no telling what could have possibly happened to this little girl. Like I said, she is autistic, you all, and there's no way she should have been on that plane unattended. There's no way she should have got left on the plane. No way, shape, form, or fashion, you all. But like I said before, I actually get off into it, I want to read the clip to you all and also share the video. But before I get off into that, I'd like to read my copyright disclaimer under Title 17, USC, Section 107, allowances made for fair use purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is permitted by the copyright statute and might otherwise be infringed. Non-profit, educational, and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. You all, it tips the balance in favor of fair use. Like I said, this case was very strange to me, you all. I don't know if you all was able to actually see the first video that I did. So, but this life is well worth me doing it. If I had to actually do it again, I would, you all. But before I get off into all that, let me just read the news clip. It said F.B.I. in Atlanta issued a search warrant for missing Twinsboro teen, you all. It said Summit County, Ohio, the Atlanta Division of Federal Bureau of Investigation has issued a search for a missing 17-year-old girl, Emma Lennick, you all, who is said to be last seen at the Atlanta's airport. It says Emma was last seen leaving the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta airport with an unknown man at 10 a.m. on September the 6th, according to FBI missing database, you all. It said Emma is 5 foot 3 inches tall and weighs 160 pounds, according to FBI. It said she also has brown eyes and black hair. It said it's been horrible not knowing where she's at. What might have happened, Mike Leonard said. That's Emma's dad previously said. It said Mike Leonard said he last seen her on Tuesday when her family dropped her off at a Cleveland Hopkins airport for a flight to Boston, you all. He said he explained that the airline rebooked her on a connection flight to Atlanta from Atlanta to Boston, but when she did not arrive, he became worried and contacted the Twinsboro police, you all. It said Cleveland police were able to review the video at the Hopkins airport. They saw her get on the plane, but not get off the plane. It said, Mike said when she reached Atlanta based on the video, once she reached Atlanta, we don't know. They don't know what happened. According to the police, Emma was last seen wearing a black crop top with a black, red, and white pleated and black scarf, you all. It says she's also wearing a large black frame glasses. Emma's father said he has now traveled to Atlanta and hopes for more information from the Atlanta police. It said in the airport about where Emma could be. It said we've walked through the airport numerous times trying to catch a glimpse of her, trying to look at different places she could go, but it's been 3 days, so it's difficult, he said, as he desperately looks for any clues of where she is. He has one last wish, just one. It said, just give us a call. Let us know you are all right. Love to see you, he said, you all. Now, this is the father. Now, this is what's strange to me. It said, information you have. If you have any information on where Emma is, you are asked to call the Twinsboro Police Department Detective Bureau at 330-963-6220. Again, that's 330-963-6220. You all. And like I said, that was the article. And like I said, what was so strange to me, because they not giving us enough information to go on, you all. I will share the clip. Hold on, let me share the clip real fast before I get back into the brief conversation, because this is all so sad and baffling to me.
So today we're here to ask for the public's help in locating a missing, endangered 17-year-old female named Emma Lennick. Emma was first reported missing on Tuesday morning. Emma also goes by the name Zari, Z-A-R-A. So here's what we know. Emma left Cleveland, Ohio on Tuesday morning, headed to the Boston area. She was traveling alone and had a connection here at Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. Her bags made it to Boston, but she did not. Our investigation has found video evidence of Emma at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport on Tuesday morning. She was seen wandering through the airport and at times appeared lost. We have evidence that later that morning, at approximately 10 a.m., she left the North Daly parking lot at Hartsfield with a man. Emma has not been seen since. We have 3 pictures of Emma for you, one of which is taken from video at the airport. And one of the photos that I'd like to highlight, this is a photo of Emma wheeling a bag through the airport. And one thing that's a little unusual that you'll notice is that she has this rather large support pillow. Her father, Mr. Lennox, describes it as like a more grayish white in color. And so that is something that may be able to help locate her if people notice that. While we can't share everything with you that we know at this point, because we want to keep our investigation intact, we do need your help, and Emma needs your help.
And so that's what I'm saying. I don't understand that part. Why would they not give us half of the information and not enough to actually look for the girl? You all, and like I said, I did in my thumbnail there is a clip, and you all please look in my description because I am very vivid with that. The articles that I read, they are in the description. The videos that I'm leaving behind, they are in the description as well. So it shouldn't be hard to find you all. You all please look up this information. And if you live in Atlanta, please share this. Share this with one of your friends that live in Atlanta, because they may be walk by the little girl. Anything could happen. Like I said, in my opinion, I really believe that she is alive. I'm praying that she is alive and return home safely. You all, like I said, I don't know what possessed them to actually let this girl get on the plane with no cell phone or nothing of that nature. You all, like I said, especially if she's taking a flight from Cleveland, from Ohio, you all, actually going to Boston. I mean, like I said, there's no reason for her to be down south at all, you all, for her to be in the Atlanta area at all. Prayerfully, no one has sold this girl, or something of this nature or magnitude with so much sex trafficking going on right now. It ain't no telling you all. Like I said, she's with a Caucasian family, which is not her own ethnicity. I don't know if that may be playing a significant part in this thing also, you all, but I know that cultural differences is tremendous. I say that the cultural differences is tremendous because a black father would not have done that, in my opinion, you all. And like I said, that's just my opinion. I don't see why you would put a child on there with the mind frame. She's not a 17-year-old child. She's 17 in age, but her mind frame, her mentality is of a 15-year-old or 13-year-old or something like that. She's very bubbly, outgoing, very friendly, could be easily misled. I said that she could be easily misled, and ain't no telling where they may have taken this girl to. Like I said, I don't know why she didn't get on the bus or something. Like I say, it's so close as from Ohio to Boston, you all, and would put her on there unattended. They saying in one of these particular videos, they saying that she never did get off the plane when everyone else did. Even so, I mean, someone had to get on there to actually fill that seat. So why the person didn't get on there and say, hey, somebody in my seat or something of that nature? Like I said, it's a lot of things that's very puzzling about this case. Even the feds in Atlanta saying they actually seen her leaving with a man. They didn't say if they seen him going north, east, south, west, if he had a blue truck, a black truck, a pink truck. We don't know if they jumped on a bicycle or what his description may have been look like, if he was white, Mexican, black. I mean, it's a lot of things that, like I said, was actually missing in this case. And maybe these people will come on tomorrow with a whole lot more information. I said it with a lot more information than they actually gave the public today, you all. Because like I said, it's a very sad case when a young lady or any child for that magnitude to actually come up missing, you all. Because this is not the thing. People don't just disappear into thin air, you know, or just hocus pocus poof and they gone. You know, this is not the type of act of God the Creator, and something has actually gone wrong, you know, very wrong. Like I said, I wouldn't have had sent her nowhere alone like that, not without a phone. You know, they saying she got off the plane in Atlanta and walked through the Atlanta airport looking confused and lost. They can actually see her on the tapes looking confused and lost. I mean, so somebody had to make a phone call. I mean, how they would have been knowing to actually looking for this girl. Like I said, it's a lot of things don't make sense, you know, for her to actually just, you know, just leave with somebody that she don't know nobody in Atlanta, you know. So why would she actually leave with someone that she wasn't told to leave with? I mean, like I said, it's a lot of things that's missing in this case, and you know, prayerfully they come to some type of conclusion or solution or some type of good, happy ending in this particular case, you all. Like I said, we have to keep this young lady in prayer. Her name is Emma, you all, and I believe she had a nickname also. I'm not sure if I said it in the first time or the second time, but, you know, I want to come back on and kind of share that in case I did miss something, you all. So, God First Christ Gang, peace. Y'all be on the lookout for the little lady in Atlanta, please. Thank you.